Welcome to the Jeanneau Yacht 55, launched right now at Dusseldorf 2023. It's really exciting new model from Jeanneau, has some exciting new features that I'd like to show you. Straight away on the yacht, you'll see that the back of the boat has used the full width of the boat, so you don't have the side decks, and then it gains you a lot more space at the back here. Instantly, you have two large seating areas. These tables optionally move up and down, so you can create large sunbathing areas or just huge amount of seating. You'll see then that the wheels being further forward allow you to use the boat but still be part of the action if people are sitting around and relaxing. But also, you get great access down the side of the boat with the inclined side deck, a feature that Jeanneau has brought now throughout most of its range. You get an optional hardtop as well on this, and that's a lovely feature in any climate. If the wind chill picks up or some rain comes through, you're not at the back of the boat on your own when everyone else is down inside the boat. In this feature, you could all be sat in the warmth, nice and dry, and you can still helm the boat and sail to your destination. So it really does have some lovely features. I'll just walk you through the rest of them now. So starting on the back of the boat, some features to note here. You've got an optional passerelle, which has a lovely door at the back here as well, so you can move around the cockpit even if you've got your dinghy supported on these davits, so it doesn't impede your entry to the boat. These davits are retractable, so if you're not using any time, they fold away. And under here then is a large storage locker, and you'll see access in the top of the cockpit. So you get in there, so you can store in there anything from your large cockpit cushions to deflated dinghies and things like this. On this side then you've got this optional grille, which is a lovely feature, and it tucks away neatly under the cockpit table, out of the way. Obviously this platform is electrically operated. There's a control button at the helm, which you can just raise up then and then get on your way. And then coming onto the back of the boat then, you have to sometimes remember it's just a 55-foot yacht because it's so wide here at the back, because we now have the side decks at the back here, so the cockpit is pushed all the way to the beam. Other things to note, you got life raft storage lockers under both of the seats here, and again, as I said, all these cushions can go down into the floor. It's easy access as well from the passerelle through the cockpit and then into your deck house or to the forward deck. On the front of the boat here, you'll see the optional skipper's cabin. This can be a large storage locker as standard, but this boat has the optional skipper's cabin. Inside you'll find two berths, a heads unit with an integrated shower. So under the floor in the deck house, there's two large lockers. One, the most aft locker, is where you'll find the engine, which is a 110 standard Yanmar 110 horsepower engine, and then just astern of that is the optional generator unit, all located nice and low central in the middle of the boat. I have to say that having this inside space does make such a big difference. You haven't got to have a hard top. You could have a normal spray hood canvas if you so choose, but having a separate area that is outside of the weather, as I said before, it does have that, makes it a lot easier, so you're not losing a member of the crew when they all go downstairs when it starts raining. You'll also notice that here you have access to your cabins, so you don't have access to the cabins, to the second and third cabin from the main saloon like you do on most traditional boats. They're accessed here, and it's a lovely feature actually, because if you can imagine that if someone goes to bed early for the night, you're not going to disturb them when everyone else goes to bed. On the same with some people get up, they also have their own shower and toilet. You're not in a shared scenario with someone else using the third cabin. Other features to note up here then is you've got the optional chart plotter, and then also a desk area if you want to do work or any kind of navigation. But from here you can continue sailing and enjoy the experience in comfort. This VIP cabin on the port side does have that catamaran feel about it, having a separate area for your guests to enjoy. You got this sofa here, you got an optional cool box fridge as well, but it does feel like their own space that's not impeding anyone else on the boat. Through here then, obviously you have your heads and your shower unit, which is the same replicated on the port side, just the starboard side, sorry, just the starboard side is a slightly smaller cabin. So in the main saloon now, you really see the advantage of moving those cabins to the back of the boat and separating them from the saloon. The owners almost have their own apartment in here with no disruption from any guests on board. These double doors then really opens it out to allow then free movement through. In the saloon, you get these optional tables which go up and down. You can create a double bed here as well, but you can create different levels, and it opens out to create one large table. Multiple options in the galley with different freezers, fridges, microwave, washing machines, and so forth. Loads of light in the interior of the boat, from the 4 hatches in the forward cabin to these lovely portals all the way across into the saloon and moving through into the galley. Really does allow a lot of light to come into the boat while sailing. Got upper hatches also for ventilation, and everything is really solid. Great handrails coming up the companionway steps. A lovely finish throughout the boat. Even just down to the smaller detail now on these new Jeanneau yachts, like these lovely leather handles which are fitted throughout the boat. You can see them on every single drawer. Soft headboards and lovely lighting. So you got lovely LED floor lighting as well as strip lighting for the roof throughout the boat. Grab handles also for easy movement throughout the boat, so something to hold on to. I really have thought not only about the interior feel of the boat, but also the usability. So there we have it, an amazing boat from Jeanneau, completely redesigned from the bottom up and with incredible features. So segmented living, large cockpit to the back, deck house inside, proper owner's boat with separate cabins, and all the other clever features that Jeanneau's come up with this boat. So if you've got any questions, please get in touch, comment below or click on the link and I'll be happy to help.